Hey guys, and today in this video I'm going to be teaching you this English passage about what the ancient Egyptians ate. Now, as you can see here, this is this new Hello grade 9 English book for 2019 to 2020 school year, which was from basically 2 years ago, and it's the first term, as you can see. Now, as you can see here, we have this like UK theme, the United Kingdom theme with that big band and the double-decker bus, as you can see. Pretty cool stuff because, English, originally came out in the United Kingdom, so pretty cool stuff. And previously, almost a year ago, I made a video on that, so if you want to check it out, of course, I'll leave a link in the description so you can check it out. So I made a video on that like almost a year ago, around April. It was around that time when I was starting this YouTube channel. I'm telling you in brief. So, of course, I'm going to read to you this mini passage, and I'm going to tell you these 5 questions. So, let's get to this. So, we all know that the ancient Egyptians built amazing pyramids and invent many things that we use today. But what did they use to eat? Well, archaeologists have discovered ancient recipes for bread. This was probably eaten with vegetables and eggs and perhaps even fruit and honey. Weird. It was usually cooked in the ashes of open fires. People ate the same fruit and vegetables that were grown by the Nile today. Onions were probably used as medicine, in case if you ever have a cold or if you're ill or anything, pretty useful stuff. Most people probably ate small birds and fish. Milk and cheese were also eaten. This is for middle class or for poor people, somehow. Only the rich people ate meat from larger animals, although meat was probably eaten on special days, even by poor people. Archaeologists now think that their diet was so good that it helped ancient Egypt to become successful and powerful. So I'll tell you a bit about this passage. Ancient Egyptians, this is what they used to eat back then, in the ancient times. Probably around like 1,000 years ago or 2,000 years ago. Pretty cool stuff. And we have the ancient Egyptian bread, this is called the flatbreads, or also known as eshbeledi. Eshbeledi, that's like the bread that you eat in Egypt, this classic stuff. And also, small birds and fish, well, I'm going to answer these 5 questions. So, why do you think that most people only eat small birds and fish? Well, they only ate small birds and fish because they didn't have much and they weren't able to afford, the larger meat from the animals, this bigger stuff. And what helped ancient Egypt to become successful and powerful? It was healthy and it gave them power. The healthy foods that was in the ancient Egyptian times, that's just what. So we know that ancient Egyptians ate bread because people have found, I think they found like recipes for breads. I don't know about pictures or pieces and sandwiches, so 3 is going to be A. Number 4, how did the ancient Egyptians cook bread? They cooked it in ashes. This is how they cooked it, in ashes of open fires. As you can see, ashes of open fires. And what does the underlined pronoun it refer to? Well, let's see. Probably ancient Egypt, or maybe ancient Egyptian foods. So 5 also is going to be A. So 3, 4, and 5. Number 3 is going to be A, 4 is going to be C, and 5 is going to be A. So as you can see, I wrote 5 out of 5. Very excellent, because I know these 5 questions. So this is out of 5, so I count it as 5 out of 5. Or if you multiply by 2, I could make it 10 out of 10. Pretty interesting stuff. So this is what the whole thing is about. Alrighty guys, so that is it. That is it for this video. Thanks for watching. And that was me explaining, the paragraph of what the ancient Egyptians used to eat. I read the paragraph and I even answered the 5 questions with you guys. So there you go. Also, I made a video on that almost a year ago in April. It was around the time when I was starting this YouTube channel. I didn't know how to do it in landscape, so I did it in portrait. So that is me explaining for you guys. And if you want to check it out, like I said, the link will be in the description. Also, I'm going to briefly explain to you how how the ancient Egyptians, what they used to eat. So they found recipes to make the bread, you know. They cooked it in the ashes of open fires, and it was eaten with vegetables and honey and all this, and even eggs. Sometimes they even eat it with fruit. You know, I've never heard about it before, and that's not what I normally eat. I don't eat bread with fruit. I mean, what is this, guys? I've never heard of it before. But this is what was like in the ancient times. Also, fruits and vegetables, they got it by the Nile River. You know, it still happens today in 2022. And also, most people, they eat small birds and fish. Why, you may ask? Because they didn't have much and they were poor. You know, this is why. Also, milk and cheese was eaten as well. You know, milk and cheese is good for you and it's good for the bones and it makes you stronger. So this is the benefits. Also, the richer people, they eat meat from larger animals. You know why? Again, because they're richer, and this is what we got. You know, larger animals like chickens, cows, turkeys, and furthermore. Although meat was probably eaten on special days, even by poor people. You know, especially, you know, in the modern Egyptian days, we have Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. Those are the two special holidays for Muslimin. You know, I love those holidays. It's really fun. So that is me talking about it with you guys, and I even explained the 5 questions. I solved it with you and show you how it works. So make sure to like and share, and it'd be really great if you guys continue your support. Please continue your support. That's all I'm asking for you guys. Alrighty guys, so I'll see you guys again in the next video.